is October 4th, 2016. On this job, I'm going to winterize a little summer cottage I do every fall. And I winterize the shower on the outside of the main house. They still use the main house on the weekends type of thing, but the little guest house, they want it winterized, so I'll hook up the compressor in the basement of the main house and I just blow all the lines out and drain the water heater out, and I'll show you the electric heat in there, so I just shut it right down. They're not going to use it. I'll get you some shots when I get there. I do this one every year. Guys, just a couple of, this is what I use for an adapter. I usually got a, it's going to go to my compressor, my hose on my compressor, 1/2 inch, right, thread, and then I got 1/2 inch by hose, so that's the one I'm going to use on this job. But I also got 1/2 inch by male hose. This is going to be, you know, by female hose. I'll screw that on the boiler drain downstairs in the basement, and I'll be able to put compressed air in to pump up the water line. And the main house is here. The little cottage is on the side there. So I'll put the compressed air in over here, and I'll shut the water off, and then we'll blow the line out all the way to the cottage. I don't know if you can see the cottage, but so I gotta crawl down in the house. Gotta crawl down under this house with my compressor and plug it in. And we'll put this. There's a boiler drain downstairs there for draining. And we'll blow it out. All right, guys. So I'm down here in the basement, and you can see it's a crawl space. Looks like the. But anyway, I got the water off and I got the valve open. I pressurized it with air. It's 60 pounds. So I'm putting 60 pounds of air into the line. I gotta leave this plugged in. The shutoff's over there a little bit, but I gotta go. I'll go show you what I do on the other side. So I got crawl space down here. You can't see it, but there's a shutoff right here. That's over there where my pump is. So this line goes down on the ground and then up in the little porch, in the little this line goes down on the ground, under the ground, and then back up into the guest house. That's what I gotta winterize. There's the hatch, and then way down there around the corner is where the pump is. So there's a trap door that goes down. No fountain, it's up on stilts, like, you know. Here's the main house. Here's where the water goes down under the ground. Then halfway up, and it goes up underneath this house. This is the little cottage I have to winterize. You guys can see she's right on the ocean here, so maybe I'll take a walk down there later on the beach. It's a real nice ocean. It's not that far. First thing I have to do is shut the water heater off. That's this one. I got it marked. And we're gonna shut off all the electric heat. This is electric heat, that's electric heat, that's electric heat. All the 220s I'll leave off. That's all electric. This is the water heater, and then this is all electric heat. Alright, so we got the electric water heater here. First thing we'll do is drain this out. This is just dumping under the house. The crawl space over there, and there's no, you'll see, I'll show you later what it's like. Just dump this out. So the air is pushing from the other house and pushing all the water out of the water heater. Dumping all the water out of the water heater. Its power's off. Power is off to the water heater. Just a little summer cottage electric heat, electric baseboard. That's all it is. Somewhere where it's safe, it's not going to break. I don't want that to break. We'll pump this toilet out while that's while the water heater's draining. I'm not too worried about that. There's nothing happening there. Alright guys, that's the pump I used to pump the toilet out with. I got all the water out of the toilet with the pump. She's still draining. You'll be able to hear the difference in the sound when it's ready. Hear the sound? And I'll give you another shot when it's empty. So the water's coming in cold, going down a dip tube and pushing the water out the drain. You could come in through the hot too, but sometimes there's check valves on the hot, so you have to come in through the cold. Well, especially with the new heaters, there's little check valves in here. So you can tell there's nothing going through the holes now. That's all just air. So I'll shut this off and pressurize the tank. Just air going out there now, you can see it. When we're done, we'll open that valve. The refrigerator's open, that's good. All it's good is it's got like a little sink here, like a little kitchenette, that's all it is. Kitchenette, there's the little cooking stove, and here's the refrigerator. This is the basic kitchen. Microwave up top, kind of a cute little setup, and just one bathroom. So right now all the air is just pushing through the water line and pushing all the air out. Go around and do it a couple of times, all the faucets, the toilet, the shower. This area is probably hot. See how it's coming out slow? Don't take much, it'll block up them holes. This This is a cola aerator. See how small it is? It's a tiny one. The cola aerator is smaller. I'm not a big fan of cola. Actually, this is a Delta faucet, but it's got a cola aerator on it. That's weird. It's got the small style aerator. I need to go around a couple of times and, you know, hit all the faucets and stuff. Like I said, we're going to go around a couple of times, hit them all. The shower here. Got a garden hose here. Have to see where this garden hose goes. Make sure it's all. Looks like she might have it for a planter or something. Watering the plants. See how it runs along here? Oh, there it goes. Gonna bleed the hose out at the same time. This must be a 100-foot hose. This much water uses for washing cars. Good pressure down here on the wall. There we go. Give it the old Grundy, mama. Give it the old Grundy. That's good. You can see the hose runs along here and see it's all air and it's still air in that hole, so see, it's up on stilts, so there's water lines that run along here, down to an outside shower. I gotta winterize that next. That'll be the last thing to do. So it's pushing all the water out from under the house all the way to here. That's the cold, then I'll do the hot. Do this every year and never an issue, so She calls me back. Mr. Hot. So obviously, you know, these lines are underneath the house, all exposed, and she's got to winterize this house earlier. It's going to be a problem. Alright, so I got it pretty much done. The only other thing I got to do now is this, and then pop this off. And if I just loosen it a little bit, it'll be alright. There's still pressure. I'll drip out whatever's left. I'll go back and give it the old gun there. Loosen this up too right here. Just a little bit so it drips. We'll leave that loose. Yeah, the only time that's gonna just leave it in there loose for now. Next year I'll put a little bit of dope on there, put a little fritz on there, and tighten it back up. A little bit of fritz on there, a little dope. We don't want that to be too loose because we're still got air in the system. I go around a couple of times and hit all the faucets to make sure everything's out. Oh, it's a tub shower valve they got in here. It's the wrong one, but that's what it is. Tub shower. That's not a shower valve. Alright, she's ready to rock and roll. I'll shut the air off. And we'll come back, winterize the traps, and this will be done. So I got the compressor disconnected. I'm down here in the basement. I got to leave that open. Dumped all the air. Went around a couple of times inside and made sure all the water was out. This is a 50-foot cord, goes all the way to that hatchway. I also got a plug over here if I need it, but sometimes this is easier. There was a little mouse that took off out of here, and now my camera going. He came out of the insulation and ran along. Scared me. Looks like there's been a squirrel living down here. I don't know if you can see all the pine cones, but a flipping mess. All the insulation on the floor. Not good. Kind of a little dark down here without the light. But there's another outside shower in the main house. This is the main house I'm in. The humidifier. I gotta just shut a couple of these off to the outside shower. She leaves this house. This house stays on, but she does winterize the outside shower, so we'll shut this off. And left of this bugger. I don't know if you guys can even see it, but the handle, I'm gonna need to get another handle for it. I got handles in the truck. This one's seeing better days, looks like. It should be. We'll check it when we go outside, make sure it's off. And there's bleeders outside. We'll just open the bleeders and we'll be good. A little Honeywell dehumidifier. It just drains right into that pump and gets pumped out. This is a heat pump system. I'll shut that light off downstairs there. Your light's off now. There's the dehumidifier. That shuts the dehumidifier off right there. Don't need to be running that now. Here's the heat pump, York, back in the day. Look at those pine needles down in there. I gotta do this in the spring, clean this. I usually coat the top of that accumulator with Rust-Oleum. Seems like it's stopping it from really going crazy, rusting out. Don't forget, we're right down here on the salt water too, so here's the outside shower. I got a couple of bleeders right here, so we'll just open these up. Leave these open. With the shower, I got a video on replacing this. Just leave that open. Should drain out. I got a video on replacing this. I don't know, 3 months, a couple of months ago maybe. So these two are off in the basement. There's where the condensate line dumps out right there. So York. I just make sure I leave everything open. It's all drained out anyway. Leave that open. Make sure everything's, I know that's loose. These are open and that's loose, so we're good with that. I'll just leave this open too, in case there is any water in there, it'll drain out. Gotta put antifreeze in the drains now. Make sure everything's open. We'll put some antifreeze in the drains. And leave this open. Put antifreeze in the drain. Leave this open. I already blew this out with air, remember? I'm not too worried about what the water that's in there that's going to evaporate. But I want to put some in the toilet here in case I get any of the water out. That's it. Didn't use much antifreeze on this one. All the faucets are open. I leave them open. That's open. Alright, now shut the rest of the power off. She wants everything off on this house, So all the power's off. Out by the water. Take the baby dog for a stroll. Now let's go. Come on, this way. Come on. I'll show you the ocean. It's beautiful here. Doing the old runaway strut, y'all. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Might be a little windy down here. Doing the old runaway strut, y'all. I'm gonna get a little cart. She'll pull me right along with a cart. She's got a lot of Gundy. Give it the old Gundy, mama. Come on. Come on. See, the beach goes all the way down. See if we can get close to the seagull. See if he'll give us a... let me give you a call back when I get a little better reception. I'm out here on the beach just taking a couple of shots here. Yeah, I'm a nice house here right next to a beach. I just come to take a couple of shots. Let me give you a call when I get closer to the truck, okay? Come on, let's go. Your runaway strut, y'all. Beautiful flowers. Come on, push over. Push over. How was the walk? Pretty good, huh? The baby dog, she's a big YouTube star. Oh man, she Nick Lil.